It's Friday. Y'all all right? Okay. Just checking. Okay. All right. So good morning, everybody. My name is Reginald Howell, and I am the Vice President of the Alpha Nu Lambda chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. Anyone know what a fraternity is? Were you raising your hand? Anyone know what a fraternity is? Okay, what is it? We're gonna let you. What's your name? You can introduce yourself. This is good stuff. What is it?
A fraternity. I didn't know like the names of this stuff, like Alpha Kappa Alpha and all that.
Okay. That's a start. Anybody else want to try? What is a fraternity?
Like a community.
That's not right. That's right. Anybody else?
It's basically like a family, but like a team.
Family, team, yeah. That's good. So yeah, fraternity basically is team, community, family, brotherhood. We're an organization that was founded December 4th, 1906 at Cornell University in Ithaca, New York. And the reason why it was founded, it was to, at that time, there were several Black students and so forth before the students that arrived that failed and flunked out of the university because they couldn't make the transition into that environment. So they wanted to get a bunch of people of like minds and obviously Black that could understand, that could study together, that would help them be able to adapt to where they were. And we are a service organization. So we serve our communities. It is a brotherhood, it is a family, it is a community. So all those answers were correct. But the reason why we are here, and not only Alpha Nu Lambda, but we have the Gamma Phi chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, which is seated at Tuskegee University. We have a couple of members here that are from the college chapter as well. So they're not that far removed from the seats that you're sitting in. Maybe they didn't go to this school, but they were recently in high school, in elementary school, etc. So they've been in the same seats that you have. So the reason why we're here, we call this the Stop the Violence Hip Hop Then and Now Summit. And so it was formed, we started this a number of years ago, obviously before COVID. This is our first time being in person, was because one of our members that was a member of the Gamma Phi chapter seated at Tuskegee University was shot at a party 5 times. And that really obviously shook the community. It shook the university, but it shook the chapter and the entire fraternity, to be honest. But that brother now did survive that, and he's actually a medical doctor. So there was a purpose for him. He's actually a medical doctor now. So, but every situation doesn't end like that. So that was one of the reasons why we started the Stop the Violence Summit. So today I'm going to have some of the brothers introduce themselves so they can know who you guys are and all that good stuff. We'll start, Brother Jenkins.
Good morning, everybody. Oh, I know you get louder than that. Good morning, everybody. One of the things about Alpha is we are not shy about anything we do. I am Brother Kevin Jenkins. I am also a banker. I'm also live in Montgomery, work in this community, supports this community, and I'm a member of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated and the Alpha Nu Lambda chapter. Amen. And you heard me say amen, right? I'm also a pastor.
What's up, y'all? I'm Aaron Bowen. I'm a senior mechanical engineering major at Tuskegee University. I am a Spring 21 initiate of the Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated Gamma Phi chapter.
All right, what's good, everybody? I am Amari Christopher Hardy, a sophomore accounting major at Tuskegee University, at Spring 23 initiate of Alpha Alpha Fraternity Incorporated Gamma Phi chapter.
All right, good morning. Most of you guys know me. I'm Mr. Daniel Sullen, 4-H Foundation agent, but I am also a member of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. Your principal is also a member. So when you see him today, you'll see that he has on our paraphernalia. So you'll see A5A and you'll see black and gold. And one of the things that I wanted to encourage you guys today is just to make sure that you pay close attention to what's being discussed, because it does affect you guys. If you guys think about the latest shootings that happened in Dadeville, I'm pretty sure all of you guys know everybody that was involved. All right. So all of that happened in Dadeville has exactly to do with what we're going to talk about today. So we want you guys to pay close attention. And also, there will possibly be some awards for those who pay attention and get correct answers at the end. So you want to make sure you are engaged.
Okay, so y'all heard that, right? So we're gonna give away some prizes and all that good stuff. So you need to pay attention to what's going on, and just continue to be with us. So again, what we're doing is we're using hip hop as a means to kind of open the conversation, also about violence, conflict management, and all the above. So, but today we have via Zoom, got two brothers. One that you heard from earlier was he's a brother of Alpha Phi Alpha as well. And I serve as an advisor for the college chapter, Gamma Phi. And so Brother Butler came in roughly about
13.
Okay, 13. Okay, my mind is still good. So
It's been a minute, you know.
2013. So I consider him, like a son to me, one of my guys. He is also a DJ, an engineering major, and he is really definitely up and coming in the music industry. Just got back from Hawaii for his birthday and filming videos and doing all that good stuff. So he's Big Willie now. But we're glad that he could be with us today, and he's going to join in on the conversation as well. Then also we have Brother Todd Williams, and also known as Raheem Williams of Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five, formerly of Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. But I'm going to give you a brief introduction of Mr. Williams. So, positioned to contribute to the entertainment industry through writing, acting, producing, and directing, Raheem Williams is an up-and-coming force of fortitude to reckon with. Noted as an impassionate author, visionary, and gifted artist, Raheem, aka Ra, was born and raised in Bronx, New York. He has been a prominent force in the hip-hop industry since his inception. As a member of Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five, recently awarded a Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award. Also, the esteemed group was inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2007, honored in 2005 as one of VH1's hip hop honorees. Raheem started as a member of the pioneering hip hop group, the Funky Four, prior to joining Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. Additionally, he has worked as a staff producer with Teddy Riley's New Jack Swing Productions, and a similar role with Dr. Dre. Although grateful for his giftedness in music, Raheem is slowly navigating into a career by taking small acting roles in independent films through production companies such as Amazon Prime. One opportunity afforded him a part in Demented Love, directed by Michelle V., and another release entitled Music and Murder, directed by Greg Galloway, in which he plays the role of an OG uncle named Uncle Leo. Raheem has also worked on films musically such as Juice, in which he received a gold record for his song entitled Does Your Man Know About Me? He also co-wrote the rap lyrics along with Nas for the Netflix original series, The Get Down. What drives Raheem is methodical yet focused view on life and things that surround him that matter. His style through various mediums are most certainly stated to make a connection with the world that will cause most to take notice, observe, and grow. So that is Raheem Williams. So we want to thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
right. Yeah.
Thank you.
Also, if you watch the Grammys and 50 years of hip hop and the performance at the Grammys, Ra was a part of that performance. So if you go to YouTube and look that up, that performance for the Grammys, he was one of those performers for the 50 years of hip hop performance at the Grammys this year. So, Brother Jenkins, we're gonna go to, if we got the slideshow there. Let's go. There we go. And put it in slideshow. There. Okay. And we may go. There you go. Okay. So now we do, again, this is not, we don't want this to be, this is going to be a interactive discussion. We're not going to stand here and preach to you. We want you guys to really be involved in what we're doing because we want to hear from you all. We want to hear from you all. Y'all got me? Yeah, so we're not going to stand here and preach to you and just talk to you for an hour and you just say that some men came and talked to us when you go home. That's not what we're here for. So we may go to let's go to past the first slide. We'll go past the video. Next slide. We'll go past the videos. Okay, so we got that other microphone? Okay, because we're gonna go around. So what is hip hop? What is hip hop? So hip hop, according to okay, so what is hip hop? So we're gonna go around and who knows what is hip hop? What do you think hip hop is?
Rap.
Hip hop is a rapping thing.
Okay, a rapper thing. Rap, okay. Whatever you're thinking is not wrong. It's not a test.
Mixing, DJing, graffiting.
That's smart. That's smart. Okay. Look at the board. Look at the board.
Break dancing, beatboxing.
Break dancing.
You got it. Go ahead.
Rap music. Beatboxing.
Okay. Anybody else?
A way of using music.
Okay.
Hip hop is one of the most famous kinds of music that you can find in the United States.
There it is. That is correct. We got one more. We got more.
A music genre.
A music genre. Okay. Okay. Do it. Do it.
Okay.
Go ahead, bro.
So what I think hip hop is, it's a form of expression based in a purposeful way about going about it. So you rhyme because it flows with the ears more. So it's a form of expression.
Okay. Form of expression. None of those answers were wrong. All of that is hip hop. So basically, you all already view the definition pretty much by dictionary definition. But hip hop is a cultural movement that began amongst urban, primarily but not entirely African American youth in New York, and has since spread around the world. The four main elements of hip hop are emceeing, DJing, graffiti art, and breakdancing. Some consider beatboxing a fifth element of hip hop. Hip hop has since come to be a synonym for rap music to mainstream audiences. The two are not, however, interchangeable. Rapping emceeing is the vocal expression of lyrics in sync to a rhythm beneath it. So we'll go to the next slide. Okay. You can hit it again. Okay. So before we go here, I'm gonna let definitely Raheem, one of the pioneers of hip hop, kind of discuss, because he lived it and he has lived it. So there would be no one in this room that would know better to describe hip hop. Go back to Zoom. Raheem, you want to weigh in on that?
Sure, sure. Hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing today?
Oh, y'all kind of soft. What?
Wait.
There we go.
Wait. Say hello.
Oh.
Come on, man. I can't hear y'all. All right, no problem. Check this out. Hip hop is a culture. All of your answers were in line with description of what hip hop is. It is definitely an expression. It's an art form. Rap music is one of the facets of hip hop culture. And the foundation of hip hop culture are rapping, breakdancing, DJing, graffiti, and like dictionary said, and the hip hop community agrees, the element is the human beatbox. If you want to implement another element, the other element is style, because each individual person's style is indicative of your personal expression, and all of that goes in sync with what hip hop is as well, because it's about expressing yourself freely, and we're all not the same. Would you agree with that? Are you the same as the person sitting next to you? We're the same in that we're all of the same persuasion, as far as my eyes can see in this room right now, but we're all different. All right. What makes you feel good might not make the person next to you feel good. So we all have different tastes and different things that motivate us, and different things that make us feel certain emotions. So music overall is an audio signal, right? We hear music, and so therefore music and everything that we can hear in our ears, we have no control over whether or not we hear these things. When music is playing and it's playing loud, and earshot of loud music, we clearly hear what the music is. So I want to tell you a secret. Music or audio signals and visual images are two things that enter our subconscious mind without our permission. Okay? And a perfect example of that is, how many times have you been listening to the radio and you heard a song that you really didn't like? Like maybe you hated the song, but they play it so much on the radio in heavy rotation that eventually you know the words to the song and you hate it, but you know the words, you know all the words. Well, that's because audio signals and visual images they enter our subconscious mind without our permission. So even though we hated the music that we heard every day, 11 times a day on the radio, at the end of the day, it was a repetition that made us remember the words to this song, even though we did not like it. Would you agree with that? The fact that we heard the song over and over again every day, 30 times a day on the radio, and you heard it every time the radio was on, so now you know the words to it, even though you don't like it. So that's how music just work. And so unbeknownst to the majority of the people listening to the music, the people who are responsible for what we hear every day on our radio, no matter what radio station we listen to, they are called program directors, okay? And program directors, their responsibility is to program the music that programs the listener, okay? And so I don't tell everybody this. I'm 60 years old, okay? I am 60 years old. My birthday was February 13th, and I was born in 1963. And I started rapping in 1978, right? And hip hop began in 1973, right? It began when I was 10 years old. And I was too young to hang out at the hip hop jams when the jams first started. But then, you know, when I got to like 13, 14 years old, my mom let me hang out with my older friends, and she let me go to a few hip hop jams with them. So that's how I was influenced. So to make a long story short, hip hop or rap music in general has changed dramatically from what it was to what it is today. And that is because mainly we, people that look like us, who created the culture, we are no longer the people who are in control of this culture. And so listen to the radio. Listen to the radio. How many of y'all listen to the radio? Raise your hand. Okay, great. So I'm obviously not there to monitor what the results is of the test that I'm going to give you to do. So perhaps one of the brothers from the Alpha fraternity can oversee this for me. But if you want to do this, I don't want you to do this unless you feel like it, because I'm trying to teach you to be more aware of what you listen to. Because have you ever heard the saying, you are what you eat? If you ever heard that saying, raise your hand. You are what you eat. Okay, so that means that you are what you eat means that you can eat anything that's food, that, you know, food-like substances, you know, no matter whether it's nutritious or not. And at some point in time, our bodies will let us know, give us a signal whether or not the food that we've been ingesting is healthy or not, right? Because if we're eating healthy, nutritious food, then eventually, you know, it'll show in our skin. Our skin will be clear, you know, we'll be healthy and strong, right? But if we eat malnourished food, if we eat food that's, you know, constantly eating junk food every day, all day, right? Eventually our bodies are going to give us a sign, and we're going to have a breakdown and we're going to get sick, all right? So that same rule applies to what we see every day, what we allow our eyes to see, to be a part of, like willingly, and what we hear every day. Because if every day of your young, impressionable life, all you hear from your favorite artist are in your ear probably more hours a day than your parent and your teacher, and they are telling you that the very blueprint to their success is to stand on the corner and sell mollies, sell Percocets, sell coke, sell crack, sell dope, F hoes, and kill niggas, excuse my language. And you hear this every day, all day on your local radio station. That is called the power of suggestion. And it's a very powerful tool, but it's very subtle. So we don't know that we're being programmed. All right. We don't know that we're being programmed. So we listen to this music because this music makes us feel good, but the music is suggestive and it's telling us certain things. And it's causing us to embrace certain ideas. Right. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't listen to this music. All I'm saying is you should be mindful that the people who play this music every day, they have a conscious and deliberate agenda. And they want you to listen to this music to be influenced to kill each other. That's why they play this music every day on the radio. Because raise your hand if you agree or not. Do you hear rap music? Have you ever heard any rap songs that's positive being played on the radio? If you hear positive rap music played on your local radio station, raise your hand. Okay. If you hear rap music that's played on your local radio station that talks about drugs, raise your hand. If you hear rap music on your local radio station that talks about killing each other, raise your hand. Okay, right. So I beg you to get down with me on this agenda and challenge your friends. Challenge your friends to listen to the radio and write down five songs that they play on the radio that you listen to all day, every day. Challenge your friends, and you can do this too. See if the radio station that you listen to plays 5 songs that don't talk about killing, that don't talk about selling drugs, that don't disrespect women. See if you can find a radio station that plays rap music like that. And that's not gospel rap, because no disrespect to gospel rap. Gospel rap is part of rap music as well. But the reason why I exclude gospel rap is because everyone isn't religious. And so if you're not religious and you want to hear non just rap music, but positive, right? Just see if you can listen to your local radio station and see if they play 5 songs out of all of the negativity in the music that you hear all day, every day, and see if they play 5 positive songs. And I bet you can't. I bet you can't find 5 positive songs. I bet you can't find 3. And the reason why they're doing this is because our government understands this very well. They understand that the power of suggestion is extremely powerful. And they understand it so much so that they have placed strict regulations against tobacco manufacturers and not allow tobacco manufacturers to advertise the sale of any tobacco products on any advertising platform. They can't advertise it on the radio. They can't advertise smoking cigarettes on television, on the internet, none of that. You don't see any tobacco advertisement ads, right? And the reason why is because they know full well that large percentage of the population smoke cigarettes. But if they were to advertise it, a much larger percentage of the population would smoke cigarettes. That's called the power of suggestion. So the same rule applies to the things that we see and we hear every day because they influence us. And the people who are the most heavily influenced by these things, they become these things. And so that is what I wanted to impart to you today. I'm sorry if I came across preachy to you at all because I'm absolutely not trying to preach. It's just very important to me that people understand that we're at war. And the war is spiritual, it's psychological, and it's physical. All right. You could turn on the TV or the radio or look online every day and see somebody that looks like you getting killed or some injustice happening to somebody that looks like you. So we need to be more mindful and more diligent in how in these days and time. That's it.
Thanks, Ryan. No, you're not coming off preach here. You actually went into our next segment, and I'm glad that it's coming from you, someone that has been around it, hip hop, has lived it, was one of the pioneers, and the same thing that I actually tell my two sons at home. And so it's good to be able to hear it coming from you. And I will edit this and definitely show it to my sons when they get home. So what we're going to do, because you did go into our next part of our agenda, our segment, because that's going to talk about, does hip hop and violence go together? But before we do that, Brother Hardy, you want to lead us in we're going to do a couple of giveaways. And we got any rappers in here?
Hey man, so we got some money. All right, I ain't gonna tell you how much money we got, but if somebody could just give me some bars, somebody just give me a couple bars,
I know somebody got
man.
some bars.
All you gotta do is talk. All you gotta do is you point at somebody over. You got some? You gotta be able to rap for real. Now you just gotta rhyme a little bit. That's it. Who got it? You can rhyme? You can rhyme? You don't know how much money I got. You ain't gonna rhyme for a little money, man. Come on. Somebody better come, man. Come on.
You gotta give us 20 seconds. 20 seconds.
20 seconds. Somebody stand up here, come get this
of
money.
bars.
Man. There you go. There you go. All right, don't even worry about it. Sit down. Don't even worry about it.
$20 seconds.
What I got rap about? Beat. Yeah.
Something positive.
Oh.
And rap into the mic so we can hear you. Rap into the mic. I don't want you to be like this.
Duty life with savings.
26.
20 seconds. We'll say 15. 15.
Yeah. TBL 5 on the beat. You already know. I'm finna drop the heat. You already know. I am a go. Play basketball. Super thug. I don't even know what to rap. I'm just gonna say, why y'all laughing in the back, man?
All right, hey.
Hold on.
Great job.
I got some cat. Hey, don't tell them. Don't even tell them how much it is.
Don't tell them how much.
Since they want to be scared. Anybody else think they can do that?
Huh?
Anybody else brave enough? You brave? They keep pointing at. They'll point at you for the last 30 minutes, bro. Let me hear some, bro. Hey, I done came all.
They've been pointing at
some. Oh, don't see. There we go.
They've been
There we
pointing
go.
at him. He got to be the man.
Let me see. Let me hear some. Hey, it got to be positive.
Gonna bring it back.
Go ahead, do your thing, man.
Life's good. I look good. He hood. Hop like a bullet.
No, man, you got. Sorry, no. You gotta come with it. Oh.
You get some more money? Nah, man, you done did it already. If we gonna give some more out later though. You got it?
We got one more.
We'll give it
One more
chance.
One more person, one last chance.
Dang. You out the chair now though. I ain't gonna lie. You always out the chair. Come on, man. You out the chair. Come on, man. Go ahead, yeah. You don't hype you up, man.
All right. You ready? You ready? You wanna bring it back?
Talking to the mic.
Hey, brand new shoes. I know what to do. Get in school. Follow the rules. Principles. Get on my nerves. Pop on my pants. Go. Hey, I got a new car. Got good grades. Real smart. Oh, I'm done.
Hey, okay. All right, y'all give it up. Y'all give it up for him, man.
All right, there we go. Appreciate y'all, man. Hey,
I'm about to tell Brother Hooks, he said you getting on his nerves. What Brother Hooks?
Right.
He was.
Talk about the principal, baby.
You got some? We got time.
No.
Oh, we ain't got time for
We
me?
gotta wait.
We're gonna wait for the next break.
Hey, we gonna call.
Yeah,
him.
we're gonna tell Brother Hooks you say he's getting on your nerves. I don't know about that, man.
Maybe that's Locha Poker principle you talking about. Locha Poker principle.
Oh, okay. I got you. All right. Okay, so you see, y'all need to be up on it. We're doing giveaways. We're giving away money, all kind of stuff. All right. So Raheem started kind of going into this, and we're gonna go around the room. We're gonna have this discussion, and we're gonna get Scheme in on it too, because he's a DJ. So, but basically, does hip hop and violence go together? Okay, so that's the question that we're going to talk about. Gangster rap and stereotypes. So African Bambaataa, one of the founders of hip hop, explains its creative origins in an interview with, as does DJ Kool Herc. Hip hop in the Bronx was an expression of former gang members like the Zulu Nation turning to culture to pull kids away from gangs and violence. In Los Angeles, where gangs had institutionalized after the 1960s, rap origins lay in the gangster culture. So anybody heard of NWA? Saw Straight Outta Compton? Okay, so NWA was the first so-called gangster rap group, and they were performers, but they weren't gangsters in real life. The graphic violence of NWA sold, and the media companies were quick to pick up on a way to make big dollars off of rap. And so Raheem he really started telling you about what radio stations do. That he called them, you have program directors, so they're programming you. So just like a computer, you program it to do certain things that you want it to do. And so music is a powerful medium. Like he was talking to you about, the fact is that you're listening to it and you don't even realize it. It's just like for me, I had to have music and everything. I'm in my office, I'm doing reports, I'm doing paperwork. I gotta have my music on. You know, some days it may be jazz, some days it may be gospel, some days it may be old school hip hop, some days it may be country, some days it may be pop. When I'm driving in from my house to work, it's like I gotta have music going because it sets my mood. It relaxes me. If I'm kind of upset that day or I'm feeling stressed, I put it on and it takes me to another place. That's how powerful music is. So on the other hand, music can subliminally like you said, soak into you and make you do certain things. So what we're going to do, and again, this is the discussion where we want to hear from you all. And it's not a test. We don't want you to say what we want us to hear, whatever your feelings are right now about this subject. We want to hear from you. So I'm going to start with DJ Scheme. You still there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you're a DJ. You're current DJ.
Right.
And so definitely I want you to chime in on this because you play different events, you've done videos, parties, community events, whatever it is, you've done it. So what are your thoughts on, what we talked about thus far, what the discussion with Raheem is kind of chimed in and where we're going with it. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I pretty much agree everything what Raheem said, but I mean, just as far as hip hop and violence going together, unfortunately, today's music pushes, they push the wrong agenda. I've become less of a fan of hip hop as far as today's music because of the agenda that they push. Like it makes no sense, and the music actually has gotten worse. I know the youngest might want to disagree, but like I personally don't like. I mean, I get it from time to time, it's cool to listen to, but as far as the overall agenda, you can tell it's an agenda being pushed. And I mean, whether it's only violence or whatever they pushing, but I don't like it. But I feel like the talent is still there. It's just the subject matter is not, the right subject matter to make it where I would want to listen to it on a consistent basis, So, and then I mean, it actually makes it harder for me to DJ now because most of the music that's being played right now is not even music that you can party to, personally. So it's like I play a lot of older music because you can party to that more, So that's just my opinion.
Okay, we got any thoughts on that? Y'all speak up. It's on you.
Or who they top 5 rappers right now? Who they consider top 5?
Okay, top 5 rappers.
Who top 5 right now? But to give me some of your top 5.
You go ahead, man.
Urban OG.
Urban OG, of course.
Urban OG, Young Boy, Broadway.
Young Boy.
Lil Double O and Tusi.
What we got?
Young Boy, Lil Baby, Broadway. That's my top 3. Urban OG and probably. Yes, it's on one. Yes.
Anybody else?
And probably. Yeah.
Lil Tyler, NBA Youngboy, Raw Wave, Double O, and
Yeah. Well, at least I say Rod Wave and Lil Baby.
Yeah. Now, actually, my sons put me on Rod Wave, so I kind of feel it. They put me on Rod Wave, and Lil Baby, he got something to say. I'm those two I can.
I feel like they not violent.
Nah, I can. Yeah. Anybody else? We get those two.
NLE Chopper, Young Boy, Tusi, Lil Baby, and the Baby.
Okay, you got both of the babies in them. Okay, anybody else?
Big Yavo, Broadway, NBA Young Boy, Polo G.
Okay. What you think, Skin?
I mean, it's pretty good choices. I listen to all of them except Lil Double O. I haven't listened to Lil Double O that much, but I mean, you know, I feel like Young Boy definitely is the people's champ currently, you know, and I feel like he definitely top tier on talent, but you know, he make a variety of songs. So I feel like I'm listening to some of the stuff. It's just not 100% violent, but
Okay.
so,
Okay. I know my top five will look a whole lot different, but I'm not even
yeah,
gonna talk
mine is too.
about
Yeah, I
it.
ain't going into that today.
Right. I know Raheem's top five probably look a lot different too,
I've never heard my top five.
but I'm not gonna go there right now. Because sometimes I think I've had that discussion with some members of Gamma Phi asking me what my top five is, and I don't know if any of those names were in it, but no, you say no, Brother Sullivan? Okay. So that's a good discussion. So I mean, what you've heard, you know, from two sides, you got, you know, Raheem obviously is a veteran of the game. DJ Scheme has been in it for a few years now, and you know, he's a little bit less removed than Ra and I are. And so he's telling you that the thing that I noticed the difference is I also DJ. And so for me, you know, obviously I grew up in the era of, you know, I remember when Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five, their records dropped, you know, Sugar Hill Records. I can see the logo on the record plain as day. So I heard their first records, and I then played their first records. And then but the difference was, I think, as I guess, quote unquote, that's why I say quote unquote gangster rap came on the scene, and some of the more suggestive music, there was and I think what Marlon is trying to say is there was a broader range of rappers and their music and what they talked about, and everybody had a sound. Like, you know, Grandmaster Flash, Furious Five, they had their sound, and then as we went on, you know, you had Rakim, you had Houdini. Everybody had different sounds, so you knew when that record came on, that song came on, that track came on, exactly who it is. Now it's like you really have to know, you know, look and see the artist and know who it is, because everything really kind of sounds pretty close to the same. Because how many of y'all know when a Tupac record comes on? Is there anybody else that sound like Tupac? Is there anything else that sound like Tupac? When the Tupac record comes on, you know exactly when it drops. When Biggie comes on, you know exactly what Biggie sounds like. Even if it was a brand new song and they pulled out a song from the closet today and it came on, you would be like, that's Biggie. Even some of you guys, you know, don't really know Biggie like that. But if it came on, you would know that record. Then the other thing was, we talked, there was so much talk about different things on an album, you know, or different, like we said, different genre, but different music. So NWA had their sound and the things that they talked about. And I listened to NWA. I listened to Just Ice. I listened to West Coast. I listened to East Coast. But it was like, you know, you could go to different rappers for different sounds or whatever you wanted to talk about. And so I think that's the thing that that DJ Scheme is talking about. It's like, it's getting so hard to DJ now because pretty much all the music is about the things that Raheem described: drugs, killing each other, disrespecting women. And so that's why I find when I DJ, like I do, you know, I do receptions, I do music for, you know, Tuskegee football, Tuskegee basketball, that sort of thing. It's like the students react more to the old school stuff than they do the new school stuff, because you can dance to it and it makes you feel good. And you can sing to it. You could, you know, so yeah, I get more of a reaction when I play something old than when you play something new. Everything else is just like, okay, I just nod my head and you know, and then it just sinks in. So I think that's what you're kind of hearing from the both of them. And the other thing is, I want you to definitely take heed to, you know, what Brother Raheem is saying, and what both of them are saying. Like, we're not telling you to don't listen to this, or preach to you don't listen to that. So at the same time, I did listen to, you know, NWA and all that, and you know, there was some disrespecting the women, there was violence in there, there were other artists, you know, but I didn't let it saturate myself, and I didn't listen to it all the time. At the same time I was listening to that, I was listening to groups like Public Enemy. I was listening to Boogie Down Productions. I was listening to KRS-One. I was listening to Rakim. Now, sometimes, you know, I might get in one of my moods and, you know, maybe I felt, you know, disrespected by a young lady or something. And, you know, when I was in college or whatever, and I might listen to something different. But I never let any of that saturate my mind. I never let that saturate my mind. I'm never going to disrespect a woman. I'm not doing drugs. I'm not going to hurt another individual, because I know whose I am. But I did listen to, you know, suggestive music or what have you. But that's what they're saying. They're not telling you don't listen to this or don't listen to that. Just make sure that you do have choices and you don't let that affect you. Okay. So, are we ready for another break right quick? And then we'll go into we'll divide into groups.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So we have 3 questions. All right. So see if you were paying attention. All right. And pretty sure by now you guys know how much you will get. Still not gonna tell you. So this first question is only for the 4th or 5th graders, 4th and 5th grade. All right. So I'm gonna let Brother Hardy see who raised their hands first, and I'm gonna let him kind of, you know, select the person. All right. 4th and 5th grade only. First question is, what is the name of the genre of music that we are discussing? All right. All right, Brother Hardy. What's the name of the music, type of music we talked about? All right, correct. It is hip hop.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you hit it too. Don't tell them. All right. Next question. This is for the 6th and 7th grade. 6th and 7th grade. Yeah, we're gonna let him hold on to it because they might lose it. 6th and make sure you get it back. Make sure you get it back. All right. 6th and 7th grade. Finish this phrase. The first panelist said, "You are blank blank." All right, you ready? 6th and 7th grade. He raised his hand first. Right?
You are what you eat.
Oh, he's not. Oh, he's 7. Yeah, he still qualified. Oh. It was 6 and 7.
Yeah, he said you are what you eat.
All right, that's it. All right, so this last question for now is for 8th graders and up. This is going to be a little bit tougher. 8th graders and up. Can you tell me the name of the first panelist that talked today? 8th grade and up. What's his name?
Raheem.
Raheem. Correct. That is his name. Correct.
All right.
Put it in your pocket. Put it in your pocket.
We do have some more questions coming up, so make sure you listen in and stand observant.
All right, got some stuff later on.
Okay. Okay. So Now, what we're gonna do next is we're gonna try to divide you guys into groups.
I'm gonna divide you guys into 6 groups. So you will see 6 tables going around that way. Now at each table, we need to have at least 6 people at each table, at least 6 people. So at this table, these tables, you will see some markers and you will see 2 posters. What we need for those groups to do is you guys need to come up with 8 different ways you can stop gun violence. All right. 8 different things we can do to stop gun violence. All right.
And this is in your in this community, things that you think that are needed, things that you think that we can do. Those 8, at least, it can be more than that, but at least 8 things.
Right.
And what we're going to do with all these, we're going to take these to the county commission, the mayor of Tuskegee, the superintendent, and we're going to sit down and have a meeting, and we're going to say all these things are coming from your students, your young people. So it's not going to be our words. We're going to take exactly what you put down, and we're taking it to, okay? So it can be 8 things or more, okay?
All right, so what we'll do first is we'll have 4th grade on this table right here. 4th grade. All right. 5th grade on that table. 5th grade. 6th grade on the table in the back. All right. How many 7th graders we got? All right, 7th grade. No, 6th grade. Right there, that table over there. All right. And everybody else, we will let you guys divide yourselves up between those 3 tables. So y'all go ahead.
I'm about to pull out one of these old Grandmaster Flash Furious 5 videos, mess Raheem up.
All right, so you have 30 minutes.
We'll pull up one of these videos.
25 minutes, 25 minutes.
Oh,
All right, so everybody stop and look up here. We need everybody to look up here. Everybody look up here, stop. Everybody look up here.
Hey, everybody look to the front. What's the silent?
All right, so you will need one person that's gonna write, and that needs to be the best person, the best writer in that group. So you guys decide. Go ahead and start. Y'all have 25 minutes.
This was a great idea, gentlemen.
Appreciate that, brother.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Do interview Alpha Brothers, bro. Lodges.
Like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep them going under. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep them going under. Glass everywhere. People on the stage, you know, they just don't care. I can't take the smell, can't take the noise, got no money to move out. I guess I got no choice. Rats in the front room, roaches in the back, junkies in the alley with the baseball bat. I tried to get away, but I couldn't get far because a man with the touch of repossessed my car. Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep it going under. Standing on the front stoop, hanging out the window, watching all the talk about roaring as the breeze is blown. Crazy lady living in a bag. Not a garbage bell, used to be a fag hag, such a that's a tango. Skipped the life and tango. A so-called princess seemed to lost her senses. Down at the peep show, watching all the creeps, so she could tell her stories to the girls back home. She went to the city and got so did it. She had to get a she couldn't make it on her own. don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. My brother's doing fast on my mother's TV. Says she watches too much. It's just not healthy. All my children in the daytime, Dallas night. Can't even see the game or the Sugar Ray fight. The bill collectors, they ring my phone and scare my wife when I'm not home. Got a bum education, double-digit inflation. Can't take the train to the job. There's a strike at the station. Me on King Kong standing on my back. Can't stop to turn around. Broke my sacroiliac. A mid-range migraine, cancer, membrane. Sometimes I think I'm going to say, I swear I might hijack a plane. Push me, call, close to the edge. Trying not to lose my head. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. My son said, Daddy, I don't want to go to school because the teacher's a jerk. He must think I'm a fool. And all the kids smoke reaper. I think it'd be cheaper if I just got a job, learn to be a street sweeper, and dance to the beat, shuffle my feet, wear a shirt and tie, and run with the creeps. Because it's all about money. Ain't a damn thing funny. You got to have a con in this land of milk and honey. They push that girl in front of the train, took her to the doctor, sewed arm on the game. Stabbed that man right in his heart. Gave him a transplant for a brand new shot. I can't walk through the park because it's crazy after dark. Keep my hand on my gun because they got me on the run. I feel like an outlaw. Broke my last pass jaw. Hear them say, you want some more? Living on a street store. Put me, card, close to the edge. Trying not to lose my head. See what? It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep on going under. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep on going under. A child is born with no state of mind, blind to the ways of mankind. God is smiling on me, but he's frowning too, because only God knows what you'll go through. You'll grow in the ghetto, living second rate, and your eyes will sing a song of deep hate. The places you stay and where you stay looks like one great big alleyway. You'll admire all the number book takers, dust bits and pictures, and the big money makers, driving big cars, spending 20s and 10s, and you want to grow up to be just like them. Smugglers,
20 minutes. 20 minutes.
Big pocket peddlers, even panhandlers. You say, I'm cool, I'm no fool, but then you wind up dropping out of high school. Now you're unemployed, all non-void, walking around like your pretty boy Floyd. Turn stick up kid, but look what you done did. Got sent for 8-year bid. Now your manhood's keeping your make tag. Spend the next 2 years as an undercover fag being used and abused to serve like hell. So one day you was found hung dead in the cell. It was plain to see that your life was lost. You was cold and your body swung back and forth. But now your eyes sing the sad, sad song of how you live so fast and die so young. So don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. Yo, Bell, you see that girl? Yeah, man. Yo, that sound like Cowboy, man. Yo, now, where's Phil and Raheem at? So tough for the night, y'all. Yeah, we can go down to the feet, man. Take out Cuba, man. Hey, yo, you know that girl, Betty? Yeah, man. Come on, got balls, man. They got hurt. Come on, man. We down with
Join large-scale battles with military vehicles. The online action game War Thunder has received a major update.
All right, we have
Track this,
15
join
minutes.
the battle on
15
machines like
minutes.
The Soviet MiG-27M,
15 minutes.
American Abrams HC, the Swedish Viggen, and many other new vehicles. Push these modern machines to their limit on the new map, Spaceport. Dozens of players participate.
$15 minutes. 15 minutes.
The king of the beat. You see him rocking that beat from across the street. And Beat Street is a lesson too, because you can't let the streets beat you. Well, a picture can express 1,000 words to describe all the beauty of life you give. And if the world was yours to do over, I know you'd paint a better place to live. Where the color would swirl and the boys and girls can grow in peace and harmony. And where murals stand on walls so grand, as far as the eye are able to see. Never knew to look on your face that there'll never be one to take your place. Because each and every time you touch a spray paint can, Michelangelo's soul controls your hands. Then serenades of blue and red, and the beauty of the rainbow fills your head. Crescendo colors playing tune, man. Why oh why did the die so soon? Say it 1, 2, 3, 4. Just let me know what you came here for, and just clap your hands, everybody. And let me know that I'm not alone. And if you knew my man when he was alive, screaming out and say, Ramon! Ramon! Talk about ashes to ashes and dust to dust. Where the good die young is all die must. Cause that life must live, death must die, and the tears shall fall from the living. Tell me who's gonna dream the impossible dream of the beautiful cities and the islands dream when your works of art brought into being all that the ghetto stopped you from seeing. You still like masterpiece. Your chain bottles written on chains and walls. $1 million gift only God released. And yet you got killed for nothing that brought you. So this to be no more hard time, no more bad times, and no more pain, no more chump chains, none of that. Just movies you see us in the hall of fame. So you hip hop, get on up and let's take it to the top where we belong. At the age of the Beat Street wave is here. Everybody, let's sing along with the song and say. To let me know I'm fucking the microphone. Everybody say remote. Remote. A newspaper burns in the sand and the headlines say, man destroys man. Extra, extra, read all the bad news on the wall of peace that everybody will use. The rise and fall, the last great empire, the sound of the whole world caught on fire. The ruthless struggle, the desperate gamble, the game that left the whole world in shambles.
5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes.
Lost in space, and what is it worth?
5 minutes.
Spend all time being, and maybe even kids. The talk of weapons ran in the sea. The soul in the street, in the diamond under feet, and the children in Africa don't eat. Flies on the faces, they're living like mice in the houses, even make the ghetto look nice. Huh? The water tastes funny, it's forever too sunny, and they break home and don't make no power, a nuclear shower, a people shot out in the darkest hour, the sights unseen and voices unheard, and finally the bomb gets the last word. Christian killed mother and German killed Jews, and everybody's bodies are used in the beating. Minds are poisoned, and souls are polluted. Superiority complex to included. Religions and lessons, and people got crisis. Egomaniac controls the self weapons. Nothing is sacred and nothing is pure. So the revelation of best is our cure. Check out Auschwitz, Hiroshima, Vietnam, Leningrad, Iwo Jima, Okinawa, Korea, the Philippines. Devastation, death, execution machines, people's in terror. The leaders made an error, and now they can't even look in the mirror. We gotta suffer while things get rougher, and that's the reason why we got to get English to learn from the past and work for the future. And don't be a slave son, no proud student, the children of men inherits the land, and the future of the world is in your hands. So just show your hands. Give it out and say, oh yeah.
New and existing customers can choose the phones.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
14 on us.
2 minutes. Y'all have 2 minutes left.
1 and 3. Not that you're bragging.
Two minutes left. All right, everybody listen up. So what we need for you to do, everybody listen up, listen up.
Listen up, listen up.
Listen up. So what we need for you to do is go ahead and put the markers back in the bag and come and have a seat, and you will choose one person from your group to come up front and present what you have on the poster. All right, so y'all go ahead and do that. Put your markers back in the bag and come have a seat. One person. Y'all gonna choose who, the group will choose who's gonna do it. The group is.
Follow me into a solo, get in the flow, and you can picture like a photo. Music makes mellow, make tapes, and make melodies for MCs, motivates the breaks. I'm never laughed, and I can go on for days and days with rhyme displays that engrave people's X-rays. I can take a phrase that's rarely heard. Flip it. Now scared words. I can get ill and armor, kill it, bomb, but no alarm. Rock Kimmel's main calm. Self-esteem make you super superb and supreme before a microphone still out paid. This was a tape. I wasn't supposed to break. I was supposed to wait, but let's motivate. I want to see and keep following the swallower, taking the making, fighting, following. Brothers try and others die to get the formula. But I'ma let you sweat, you still ain't formed. You a step away from frozen, stiff as if you're posing. Dig into my brain as the rhyme gets chosen. So follow me, and what you're thinking, you were first. Let's travel at magnificent speeds around the universe. What could you say as the earth gets further and further away? Planets smaller than balls of clay, astray into the Milky Way. Worlds out of sight, far as the eye could see, not even a satellite. Now stop and turn around and look. As you stand in darkness, your knowledge took. So keep staring, soon you suddenly see a star. You better follow it, consistent of all. This is a lesson if you're guessing. If you're following, hurry, step right off and keep following the leader. Follow the leader, I can't see. Follow the leader, I can't see. Follow the leader, I can't see.
All right. So if you are not reading, have a seat. If you are not reading, have a seat. If you don't have a poster, have a seat. You're right there. Y'all stay right here. Both of y'all can read. Y'all take turns.
Okay, if you're not reading, y'all have a seat for a minute. Have a seat for a minute.
If you are not reading, have a seat. Are you reading? Have a seat. Because every time I stop, it seems you're stuck. As soon as you try to step on. All right. So we're gonna ask our readers to spread out. Y'all go all the way, spread all the way down to the other end. Give each other some room. Y'all going down, spread out. All right, so as we go down the line, we're gonna give each group the opportunity to read off some of their items that they have written down. All right, so we're gonna start with this group right here. And
My name is Chris. Fourth. Ban automatic weapons. Gun charges and talking it out.
all right, and talking it out. All right, good job.
Y'all give it up for him.
All right, so every group is going to read 3 items off of their board. All right, so we have our next group. All right, what's your name?
Caleb.
All right, what's your name?
Javian.
What grade y'all in?
4.
All right, so go ahead and read off 3 items from your board.
Stop selling guns. Talk it out. Take the gun from them and don't talk about it.
All right.
Okay.
I appreciate it. Y'all clap it up for them.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, we have our next person. Tell us your name and grade.
Javian Tarver, 8th grade.
All right, and what you have on your board? Give us 3.
Have recreation centers, more community centers to help people get along, and have gun safety tests.
All right, those are really good. All right, congratulations. Gun safety tests, more recreation centers. All right.
Y'all listen up, listen up, listen up.
All right, so our next person we have, all right, what's your name?
Caleb.
Grade?
7.
All right, and what you got?
All right, so as y'all look on the board, stop the killing. You gotta stop. You feel me? Stop using guns. Stop prostitution. Stop it. Do it. Don't do it. Stop it.
All right, appreciate it. All right, so y'all make sure y'all speaking to the mic. All right, what's your name?
Rashard.
And grade?
8th.
All right, and give us 3 different items on your board.
We got parental control, have more activity for everyone, better president.
Okay. All right, so better politicians. All right, and more things for young people to do. All right. All right, so what's your name?
Marion.
And what grade?
10th way.
And give us 3 items from your board that have not been listed.
My thing, go to church. You feel me? Pray God. All right. Go get you a job, man. Stop. Put all these guns out, go get a job, man. You gotta go get some little cheese. You feel me? All right. What's another one on here? Number 3. Y'all can see. Build a rec center. What it say, basketball? But who did that?
All right, so those are some really good ones. Even though he was kind of joking around with it, those are good. Go to church, rec center. Those are pretty good. All right, so what's your name? What's your name?
Anderson.
All right, what grade you in?
5th.
All right, and give us 3 items on the list.
Stop the beef. Increase gun laws.
All right.
And stop selling drugs and guns on the street.
All right, so you say stop the beef. What are you talking about, stop the beef?
Like stop arguing on the internet, like with guns and all that.
All right. All right, good job. All right, so stop the beef was one of those. Stop arguing on the internet. Because a lot of times what happens on the internet, on social media, carries over into the real world. All right. All right, so what's your name? All right, what grade you in?
Phil,
All right, what's your name?
Aiden,
All right, what grade you in?
fifth.
And who's gonna be reading? Both of y'all? All right, here you go. Each one of y'all give us two. Or just give me one. Just give me one. You give me one, you give me one.
Stop the dissing.
All right.
Stop using stuff for violence. Use weapons to protect yourself. Stop disrespecting people.
All right. All right, good job. Stop disrespecting people. Stop the disrespect. Really important. All right, what's your name?
Javon.
What grade?
10th.
And give us three.
Do more background checks on people, reduce easy access to guns, and reduce the firearms access to minors, and advance self.
All right. Okay. So advance defense technology and reduce access to young people. All right, good job. All right. What's your name?
Albert,
Grade?
6.
And give us three items from your board that your group came up with.
Stop rapping about bad stuff. Don't do drugs. Stop fielding, fighting.
All right. Stop feuding and stop rapping about bad things, negative subjects.
good.
All right, so
they got about 19 or 20 on that. 19 of them.
Right, they have a lot. They have
Okay.
19 items in 30 minutes, which is really good.
Okay.
All right, so what grade you in? What grade you represent?
6th grade.
So you mean to tell me that the 6th graders had the best out of everybody?
Yes, sir.
Oh, wow, okay.
Ah.
6th grade had the most items out of everybody. All right, so what's your name?
Shantino Law.
All right, so Mr. Law, give us three items from your list.
Change the law. You should be 21 years or older to register a gun. And start disrespecting women in songs.
Okay.
And start rapping about negative things.
All right, give us one more. Really good. Give us one
Okay.
more.
Like report the police in the town that you're having a party in, so they can be on every corner in case something happens.
All right.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So,
man, do we have
job,
something
good
for
job.
Mr. Law? Do we have something for Mr.
All
Law?
right,
We,
so-
we got anything with it?
All right, so we got something for him because he did so
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
He was the
yeah,
best
for sure,
presenter.
for sure, for sure. I'm looking.
All right.
Yeah, I'm looking for him. I'm looking for him.
Right.
That's the next one. Okay. Good job. Great
All right,
job.
back over to you, Brother Howell.
Okay. So that was a great job by everybody, your groups, and coming together. Y'all give yourselves a round of applause. You got anything else? Okay, before we go to the wrap-up portion, and we're gonna let Raheem and DJ Scheme kind of, any thoughts that they want to give. But we got another giveaway. How we gonna give it away, Brother Sullivan?
All right, so we have two more giveaways that we're gonna
got
give
two.
away.
Two.
All right, so we're gonna let Brother Hardy.
Okay, you do it.
You have some questions, or you want me to ask the questions? All right. Yeah. Okay. All right, so I have a question, and then Brother Hardy has something to wrap up. All right, so my question is for everybody. All right, this is a tough question. All right, can you tell me the name of the fraternity that we're with and the year we were founded?
I don't know who raised their
Name and the year. All right, so who raised the first?
Well, who raised the first? The non-rap. Oh, right here in the green.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, you give us the whole name and the year.
Alpha Phi Alpha in 1906.
Nah, don't count. Don't count.
Does not count. Pronunciation counts.
Ah.
All right, so who's next? Who raised their hand next?
What grade you in? What grade you in? Ninth? Get somebody like in fourth, fifth grade.
All right. We going fourth and fifth grade. Fourth and fifth grade on.
He going crazy.
He going crazy.
All right.
He going ham.
Have you won already? Have you won already? Oh, if you won already, you can't go again. Fourth and fifth grade. The question is, what fraternity are we a part of and what year were we founded? And you got to say it right.
Alpha, 1903.
Sorry, incorrect. We're going to give one more fourth, fifth grade a chance.
Hey, I did see him raise his hand in the gray jacket. Yeah,
In the where?
Gray jacket right here. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, I see it.
Right
here? Yeah.
In eighth grade.
No. Oh yeah, I'm saying that's cool.
All right.
That
Who
was-
else?
Got his hand up.
Who? Right here.
Alpha Phi Alpha 1906.
There we go. We got a winner.
All right, and Brother Hardy is going to take away the last question for today, the last challenge.
So, I need everybody to listen very clearly, okay? I'm only taking the first two hands that get raised, all right? To get the last bit of money, you don't know how much is in his pocket. I need two people to shadow box right here.
Oh,
dang!
Have a seat.
Back up. Sit down. Hold on. Watch yourself. Dang.
Have a seat.
You ain't go yet. I get you. You already won though. I already got what grade you in? Fourth. Let me get like a fifth. Let me get like a ninth and above. Ninth. He in fourth, so I want somebody older. Give me somebody older. I know he in fifth.
You already.
Come on.
You already.
Come on.
Right
Yeah.
here.
Right here. All right, look. We got fifth grade. Ninth grade. All right, somebody record this.
All right, everybody else have a seat.
Everybody else sit down. Everybody else sit down.
Have a seat.
I bet.
We got one recorder.
Listen.
Y'all
Know how this game go, all right?
The
Shadow boxing. For all the money left that he's giving out. All right. Oh yeah. Regular rules.
All right, everybody have a seat.
Yeah, everybody we gotta make sure everybody see.
Before we get started, you have to have a seat.
Yeah.
Everybody have a seat before we get started.
Oh, phones down. Phones up.
Phones down. No phones.
Phones down. My bad.
No phones.
My bad.
All right, put your phones up in your pocket.
All right. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Hit them combos. Yeah. Bye. Yeah. All right, man, hurry up. Come on. This boring. Somebody else come up here. Hey, let me get Gray Jacket and let me get Rapper. Yeah, let me get y'all too. Yeah. All right.
In there, right here.
I got y'all. Let me see if they got y'all took too long. Come on. Here we go. Listen. I need an eventful game, all right? Here we go.
Everybody else have a seat. Y'all listen up. Have a seat.
Shh. Gotta go down. Ooh. Oh, he almost had you. He almost had you. Hey, don't jump on him. Don't jump on him. All right, come back. Come back, come back, come back, come back. Come back, come back. Come back. Come back. You got your money, man? Come back.
Who won? Who won?
You won. You won. Good job. All right, y'all. Good job. Good job. Good job.
Everybody come back to your seat. Have a seat. Have a seat. All right, Brother Howell.
All right, all right. Well, thank you guys for your participation in today's summit. I know Raheem was getting a little low on his power on his device, so I don't know if he's going to chime back in before we get off. But Brother Butler, DJ Scheme, you want to say anything to the group? Any parting words? Any encouragement?
Our words, keep elevating, listen to hip hop, but don't listen to too much of that violence, And I'll beat everybody in there in shadow boxing. I'll tell you that too. Y'all lucky I ain't there.
Okay, you heard the challenge from DJ Scheme, the shadow box when he comes back down here. So we're gonna make sure we bring him out. He's laid down the challenge to you, but definitely thank you, Brother Butler, for coming on.
Thank you.
We definitely want to thank Raheem for understand, even though this was virtually having both of these brothers on here. Brother Butler has a very busy schedule, and for him to take this time out to be with you, we want to thank him. So give him a round of applause.
Appreciate y'all.
Yeah. Also, Raheem, again, I think he was having some device troubles, so he, may have gone off for a second, but we're definitely going to share with him. We want to thank him for being on. Understand that Raheem is a hip hop legend. And when I do mean legend, I mean a legend. He was one of the first records that actually played on the radio as a rap record was by his group. He's a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame person, part of a group that's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, VH1 honors, and he has Grammys. So for him to take time out to talk with you guys and interact with you guys means a lot. So do know the significance of that. So when you go home and so forth, again, don't say that just some men came by and talked to us and all that. This is definitely means a lot. And there's I'm gonna let Raheem come back on. Can you let him in, Brother Jenkins? And we'll let him come on in and connect his audio. Rob, yeah, I saw where you might have had some power issues and everything, but we're just wrapping up. But I was just thanking you for coming on and being a part of this. We know that you definitely have a hectic schedule, and for you to take this time to come and join us, we definitely appreciate that, brother, and answering the call again, because it was a little last minute, but for you to take that time out is monumental. We're gonna try to get you down here, brother, so you can experience some of the history down here. And we're gonna work with the mayor, city council, county commission, and so forth. I want to do something big. as far as an event, a Stop the Violence event, and I definitely want you to be a part of it, brother. And so definitely thank you for taking this time out, brother. So y'all give it up to Raheem.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all very much.
Got any parting words, anything you want to leave to the young brothers?
The only thing that I want to say to all of you is I'm very, very proud with your young, brilliant minds. You came up with solutions to the issues that your community are faced with. Very intelligent, well thought out responses that the politicians in the city absolutely need to pay attention to. Give yourselves a round of applause for that, please. You did a great job. The last thing I want to say is I'm gonna leave y'all with this little piece of rhyme song that I'm working on. Some biased cops persecute irrevocable brand. Fire shot searching through my hood, disposing my fam. Pull up next to me, say keep it moving, told him I am. Don't can't breathe, so I showed him my hands while you practice your policy enforcement tactics on our black kids and mostly male adolescents on the blacklist, slaughtered like catfish. Products, no weapons, and we the manufacturers, just people you display. Just people you displaced who are in pursuit of happiness, but y'all don't give a damn about us, all y'all capitalists. They kind of egotistic, invading countries every Sunday. We so Christian, calling people terrorists, and we no different. Supposed to be civilized, we so vicious. People got them coffins on the side of the road, and I guess they really plan to take no prisoners. Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. Trying not to lose my head.
There it is. Y'all give it up for Raheem. I can do better than that.
It's all good. It's all love.
Appreciate
Thank
you,
you for having me. Anytime you want me back, holla at me.
Will do. All right, y'all. So again, we want to thank you for participating. This is not going to be the last time that we come up. Yes, and we're going to make sure we get a good photo of all you guys, for you. And we thank you for that. There's going to be some ongoing things that we're going to do with you guys. Do know that we have other events that we do throughout the year. One of our cornerstone events is during the MLK weekend. We do the Be Like King retreat, which is a male retreat in which we talk about the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. We give away t-shirts like this one, bags, different prizes. We do art, basketball, you name it. So do look out for that, but we're going to have a lot of things that are going to be in between, because trust me, I'm going to take the things that you all said in your posters. We're going to meet with the city council, Tuskegee, the Macon County Commission, the mayor, the Board of Education, and let them know what you guys are saying. You guys got any questions for us? Anything you want to say? Go ahead, my man. Can you rap? I don't know. Can you rap? Okay. We still got some bars, but what we're gonna do real quick, we're gonna make sure that y'all ready for the photo? Okay. So we're gonna get a photo, and okay. We're gonna get Dr. Law, let it rap. I might have to rap on that too. I got some bars too.
Once I get my shoulder done. I gotta get a rotator.